Well, this is T680. But I'm just leaving. See you. I'm just leaving the dealer. Kenworth dealer. And the paperwork is signed. So I'm getting one of these. No Mac. No Freightliner. Kenworth. So that's what I wanted to get, right? I wanted to get this T800. And that's pretty much the setup, right? Big axle, but of course with a sleeper. DEF should be on the driver's side, of course. And you see the pusher. See, that's what it looks like. Yeah, double frame. See this one? Double frame. Pretty much, you know, this is what you want. Oh, New Way. That's what I got. Spec'd. New Way, 46,000. It's a very strong suspension. 20,000. Mine is what is it? Watson? Something that starts with a W. Starts with a W. But love these tires. But mine are Goodyear. We changed the the pusher and the steers are Goodyear, and the drives are Bridgestone. Okay. Look at all these trucks. Love them. You know, I've been driving since what, 2005? I still like this stuff, you know. And this is it. Yeah, this is that's what my truck will look like. You see these headlights, right? They're kind of like that. You know that this is 880. Let's check. Yep. See, 880. But what's funny is that somebody left a comment, and I'm thankful for that one. They said that only the right hand side pipe actually does anything, you know. And so the left hand side pipe is fake. And so I'm sorry, I told the guy, I said disconnect it. I mean, throw it out. And I'm sorry to say, but I went with a horizontal exhaust. I just don't like this BS, you know. But this is pretty. Oh, and one thing they changed between T800 and 880 is that they finally started putting in this. You see this insert? So they closed the hole between the wheel and the bumper, and the truck looks much nicer. And mine will have like a big window over here, like this door also will have a window. But the frame will be black with a very long slider, 72-inch. The truck will be black, just one color. Pretty much, I think the same sleeper. Yeah, it's 76-inch sleeper, single windshield, and no aerodynamic stuff in the back. Yeah, see, they all look like this. But somebody spec'd them like this with red fenders. I like those LED lights on the top. So yeah, this is pretty much the truck. Like again, except mine will have a single horizontal exhaust, so it'll look a bit weird, but you guys will get used to it. And mine has a huge tanks, 150 gallons on each side. Check this out. Look at this K-Whopper W900. Still make them, you know. But I know some guys like the look of this, but I prefer, you know, setback axle for my application. But this kind of like Kenworth, you know, I never thought that I would buy a Kenworth for some reason. I didn't like the marketing slogan, world's best. You know, not very modest. You And yeah, this is 880. So that's pretty much what I'm getting, right? Just with a sleeper. Huge front, 20,000 pounds. Oh, you see, this one doesn't have the insert. Maybe they don't put them when you have a big front tire. But 425 tire, right? Single axle pusher, self steer, and double frame. Yeah, Bridgestone, I went with 24.5, not 22.5, and 410 ratio. And it was really actually close, very close race with the Freightliner. I almost went with the Freightliner because they were the first to offer me financing. Like yesterday, they told me that I was approved. But then I look at the spec. The spec was not ready. Like he said final, he double checked it, but I started looking and he put a single frame, not a dual frame. There was a bunch of stuff that I had to correct, and so I corrected everything yesterday. And then this morning I started driving, and when I was doing this video, here's another one, 880. Poor baby, all covered in snow. That's a nice Christmas gift for you, you know? And so yeah, I started driving and my phone beeps. And I look at the screen, an email, and I see a name. And I know that's a financing girl from Kenworth. And so I stopped on the side of the road because I wanted to check if maybe she got me financed, you know, because I was about, like, if another 15 minutes and I would have given money, like the first deposit to Freightliner yesterday, but it was all rush, and boom, then it's 5 o'clock and it's okay, let's do it tomorrow. The guy already sent me like a bill of sale and everything. And then again, I start looking and the price is pretty much similar, maybe like $2,000 less than Kenworth with the Detroit. And he says, yeah, our warranty is better. But then I asked this guy from Oklahoma, Lancer driver, I said, how was your experience with Cummins? He's now on his second Kenworth, and he said, no problems, everything works good. And so I decided to go with the world's best. And one of the major reasons was also the resale value, you know? Like, I don't want to go through this again, like what I did with the Mac, where it's kind of, you know, humiliating, you know, when you spend so much time custom building a truck on paper, right? Like I did with the Mac. I was, you know, did a lot of research before I ordered the truck. And then when it's time to sell the truck, nobody wants it. You know, it's like you feel like an idiot, you know, like, what's wrong, you know? Okay, it was not the strongest truck, right? It was slow, but it did work for 3 years. It made me money. It broke down only what, like 2 times I was down for emissions, you know? It was all emissions, not the transmission, not the engine, you know, not the axles, not the differentials. It was just emissions, you know? And that stuff always happens, you know? And so now I know that the new trucks actually are much better in terms of emissions. Like this Cummins, you know, some people hate it, some people love it, but I just decided to go with Cummins because I know a bunch of guys that use Kenworth, you know, in heavy haul, and I just think this is the truck. You know, I don't like Peterbilt. I don't know, call me crazy, but even Kenworth, like this W900, looks better to me because of the, you know, the angle of the hood. Like Peterbilt, that classic one, is just, you know, straight up, like horizontal line of the hood. Is just doesn't do anything for me, you know. I like this. See, like an angle, at least something, not like entirely 50s fashion. By the way, here's a rear view at 2 trucks, the old and the new, right? The one on the right, T800, and the the new model 880. I think this one looks better. You know? It's a bit more aerodynamic, so maybe it will give me a better fuel mileage when I'm empty. You know, more room inside. It's a driver's truck. Okay, I think my Uber is, where's my Uber? Is it coming? All right, we're gonna finish the video here because I gotta check where my Uber went. And a friend sent me a e-card for Boston Pizza and another card for movie theater. So that's the plan for today. Go to get some pizza. You know, holidays, I can have whatever I want, and then maybe catch a movie. And I booked a hotel because my Mustang, they screwed up the repair, so now it's not going to be ready until Thursday. So I'm without a horse. I don't even have a single horse, let alone 300, until Thursday next week. So this was the latest from Captain Sergei. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. Talk to you later.